Yeah, there's that pick I was talking about. Let's see how good his handles are. Oh, he's got footwork. Okay, the game's over, you guys. Oh, man, they're not playing. Oh, he's done, dude. So I found this dude a week or two ago. I went onto YouTube, and I was just kind of saturated of watching the same players. Although we watch a lot of elite players, I was just sort of saturated watching the same guys over and over. I was like, you know what? I want to find someone who I haven't seen play before. And so you can go on YouTube, you can type in something like 1v1 basketball, and then you can click the filter and then go down to whatever's been uploaded within the last week or two. So that's what I did. I found this dude's channel. Check him out. MDubDuce, I believe. Haven't really watched a whole lot of his stuff. I just watched a few of his clips. I'm like, holy cow, this guy's really good. And yet he doesn't have a ton of views. So I think his channel will eventually blow up. I think it's just going to take him a while. But he does some... Check out his channel. He does some like basketball 1-on-1, 2v2... some gaming videos, whatever, but he had this video where he's playing this giant, and I'm like, dude, we gotta break this down. We gotta take a look at this video. So, here we go. We're gonna check him out. This dude's huge, by the way. This guy's like absolutely gigantic. Turn it down a little bit too. I mean, I think these are fun. These are probably funner games for us to watch, I feel like, because it's like a David versus Goliath, and you can tell this is the MDubDuce is the dude in white. So they're gonna play to 13 by 1s. Which is definitely, that dude's big right there. I don't know how big either one of these guys is, but they both look pretty tall. But the guy in black looks like real freaking strong. Question is, will he have handles? I already know the dude in white has handles, so we'll see. He's got a nice little shot too. Or give us a little more volume here maybe. You have to play some defense, Black. You know a dude is big when they hold the ball and the ball looks small in their hands. That's my plumbing. Someone's flushing the toilet. If you guys can hear the water in the background. You have to play up on him, Black.
Okay, 13 all ones.
13 all ones.
No, Dad. Dad.
Bam. So this MDubDuce seems like... Oh, they're not checking up. Alright, he's just going in. How you gonna stop that, bro? Good luck. Ooh, this dude's big. Man, he's big. Let's see how good his handles are. Oh, he's got footwork. Okay, the game's over, you guys. Guys, game is over. Game is over. What's he gonna do to stop that? Like, what are you supposed to do? A big dude? I mean, how much do you guys think this dude weighs? He looks like he's probably 6'7" to me. He looks like James Harden. And then he's a little thicker. He's probably, what, 280? And he's going to spin like this? He's going to bust a spin move like this. Look at that. Jeebus. And he has a nice little hop right there. So, man. I wonder if our big dude can shoot. I mean, look how small that ball... Look at how big his hands are. Oh man, they're not playing. Oh, he's done, dude. We already know he's done. If you're not playing one shot and he can get his rebounds, there's no way. There's no way he's winning. He's left-handed. Alright, he's got a nice shot. This dude's good. Man, he's big. Look at that ball. Look at his hands. Look how big his hands are. Jeebus. David versus... Look at him, man. That doesn't even... It looks like a kid's ball. Crazy how big some fools are. So this guy always has the shot. So I don't know, I mean, like, if he hits a shot, I don't think either one of them can really stop the other. But it's much easier to make a layup than it is a jump shot. So that's why I think the big dude could take it. Because all that has to happen is this guy just has to miss. And they're not playing 2s and 1s, so... I'd like to see Black get up, though. Play a little more defense, but he looks like he's kind of sucking air. Nice. It's a hard shot. Good take. You guys have probably noticed already I have my son on my lap. He's got some boogers in his nose. Ooh, good hands. Ooh, where did he come through with that? Just want to see. Oh, look at that. You're not even expecting it. Quick hands from a big dude. You're not even expecting him to be able to reach that far, and he can. But he's definitely not contesting the jumper from MDubDuce. So And I don't think he can because I think he's just too quick. So this is a classic David versus Goliath, like a Shaquille versus a Kyrie type game. Shaquille versus Stockton. John Stockton type game. Nice. That was a dope move. I want to see that again. So he does the cross step with a little bit of a hop, switches up his feet, and goes behind the back. Nice.
Oh my God.
Yeah, your sandal fell off, Tiger. Is that cool? Should we leave it on? Let me give you guys a score. It's 9-3. They're playing to 11. So 2 more buckets and White wins. He's got a really, really crisp shot. Let's check out his form here. I mean, it's just Steph Curry-esque. Look at that. Feet are slightly angled away from the basket. Ball's right near the forehead. He jumps a little bit, and then he releases before the peak of his jump shot for maximum efficiency. Just beautiful form. Nice flick of the wrist. Let's see what his offhand does. Does he give a little thumb flick? He does. He's got a little, which I'm totally for the thumb flick, you guys. I love the thumb. It's hard to say thumb flick. I love it. I definitely do it myself. Gives you that extra, little extra motion or a little extra distance on that shot. And I think, I don't mean to cut the game off, but wow, so he won the first game. God, he's got a good shot. I also think that thumb flick is sort of important for guys with smaller hands. Because I was just thinking about, and I've kind of experimented not using the thumb flick, and it definitely works. You still have a straight shot and everything like that, but I feel like I have less control of the ball before I release it. But it would be interesting if I could make my hands larger so I could really kind of see the difference and feel. Alright, he bricked. Isn't it game? It's 11. So this is the game. If the big dude wants, let's be real, guys. If the big dude wants... Oh, they're playing to 13. Okay. So now my hunch is that the big dude, he's like, I'm going to score every time. I'm just going to post you up. Look at his handles, man. Is he hitting that? See, that's what I wonder. Like, if you get to this guy's size and you have his hands, what is it like to shoot that basketball? Like, look at it. Like, look at his shot. He almost does a kind of the way you would do sort of like a quasi hook shot. He has the same kind of form, just one arm. I mean, you put 2 hands up there, he's covering the whole dang ball. I don't blame him. What's he supposed to do? Oh. 2 more buckets, bro. Nice step back. Ooh. Thought that was going in. Got good footwork. Look at that. Yeah, you're not like 5, man. If he does that every time, you're not stopping it, dude. Let's turn up our volume a little bit here. Let's see if he dries. If he really wants to win, the dude in black, he's gonna keep doing this. He could do that every time.
He a post scorer in 2K for sure.
Man, he might be like he's probably 300 something pounds. Dang, he's got even a cross. Look at that. Oh, beautiful move. You like that, Augie? That was a beautiful move. Look at he just pulls it over his head. Like it's nothing. Just a beast. I don't know. Like what is White supposed to do? See, this is how we know Black is like, dude, I'm not losing. Bro, you got 11, but I'm about to score all these buckets. Just gonna post you up. That was a travel, right? Jeez. Was that a travel, boys? Yeah, that's a pretty fat travel. I think if he does it quicker, it doesn't get called, but I would have called that. And then just the way he backs his body up into him, like this kind of reminds me of Shaquille O'Neal. This is what Shaquille O'Neal used to do. The only thing I could think is like, if I was White, I would try to be getting like way low. Like I'd be trying to get low under here, try to get my hips up under his hips here. So you got to kind of squat, get under his butt, and then kind of lift him up a little. So I would probably turn around if I were White and do the same motion that Black is doing, but I'd get my butt under here and see if I could provide a little bit of resistance under there, like sweep him out under the feet. I don't think you could stop it. I'm just saying, I think it would make it more challenging.
Bro, you need the ball back. You need the ball back.
And you know you're screwed when your cameraman's telling you need the ball back. He's not getting it back, dude. He's just gonna keep driving. You can't even swat out of his hands. His hands are huge. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe he can come back. He made a critical error. Oh. He's not making it. Yeah, he's got that shot. He's got Shaquille O'Neal's shot. Poor guy. I wonder where this big dude plays. Man, he's big. Oh, doesn't even get the rebound. Bro, you're done. Take it inside. Take it inside. Take it inside. Jeez, and that spin. And I don't know if you guys have ever had the chance or the opportunity to play someone with really good handles who is also tall and has a good wingspan, but it is something else, man. They cross over and they take like 2 steps and you feel like they've covered the whole distance of the court. Or you try to steal it, but you can't because their wingspan is so far out there. It's a different type of game. I played a 6'6" guy who had sick handles, and it was something else.
That is game point.
Was that the professor? Where are these guys at, dude? This must be like big time. I feel like I've seen this court too. It is the professor. And that's another thing that's he made it? Okay, is that game? So anyhow, like, another thing that's kind of surprising when you're shorter and you drive against a real big dude, and you think you got this drive here, like this guy does, and he does this reach, and he missed the ball, but, you know, you could see he's kind of close to it. But, like, you won't expect them to have that kind of long reach, and the next thing you know, they pick your pocket, or the ball's going behind you. They just have a much longer reach than you anticipate. So that's game. Do they play again? Let's just see if they play again. Alright, they do. Alright, I'm curious if the big man is just going to post up and take a W. I will say it's kind of a boring game in terms of the big dude is not really giving the white dude any defense. It's just kind of, you're just laying off him, so the shot is always there. And as the big guy, like, I don't know what he's supposed to do to contest his shot without getting drove on, because there's just such a huge difference in quickness, so I think it's kind of funny in that respect. They both really can't stop each other's strengths. Man, dude, look at White. So we're not really getting to see the full potential of White. Oh, you tried to stop KKK. Thanks, because it's going to come up on the microphone. We're not really getting to see the full potential of White because the black dude's not able to play defense on him. But look at these handles. All right. This right here is why I hate playing multiple shots. Thumbs up for that, you guys, if you're short, because you know what I'm talking about. Thumbs down if you're tall, because you know what I'm talking about. No one likes to box out in a game of one-on-one either. It's the most awkward feeling ever, having to box out in one-on-one. Is he taking game 2? You gotta stop that shot, Black. I guess if I were Black, I'd just wait for him to miss, and then I'd play the post-up game. I think that's kind of his only option. He's just too slow to play up on him.
Anton.
So he just, no way. He must be tired. What? Dang. You comfy, Tiger? I'll be back a little. Does he make those? So we'll after this video we're gonna, I think I'm gonna pause it because I don't really have much to say. I don't think there's much to talk about. But after this one we're gonna do I'm gonna see if I can find another 1v1 with this dude in white where they're kind of comparable in terms of their quickness and they're both playing some D, and then we'll kind of see what's good. And yeah, there's that pick I was talking about. What are the odds that it happens? See, you don't expect it. Trust me, this happens all the time. You don't expect them to have those kind of long arms. Somehow, it's so blurry with the screen, but somehow he got that arm in there, and but yeah, you can see it's just like crosses over, boom, and he gets you. I've had that happen with the big guy. It's very surprising. They won't. Usually I will say this though, they're not quick enough to get the steal, but it's enough to where you're like, dang, I gotta be more careful with my handles. And that's the thing, that's why I think it's super important to play as many different people as you can. So I feel really bad for people out there who live in small towns because you don't really get the competition you need to challenge your game. You know, if you're playing the same guy over and over, even if your opponent is really good, even if your opponent can beat you, you're still not getting good looks. It's kind of like jiu-jitsu. I used to do Brazilian jiu-jitsu back in the day, and you can roll versus the same guy, and you'll kind of figure out tricks that work for that particular body type or for his particular game, but then you go against another guy, and all of a sudden the body type is bigger. Maybe they're bigger, maybe they're stronger, or maybe they're super tiny and quick, and now you have to kind of change up your game. So that's the advantage of being able to play a bunch of different people.
To me, he looks like a chinless geek. But is he indecisive? Is he evil? What are the single words you'd use to describe him?
You need to work on your jump shot.